So California might have beaches, sunshine, but more and more people are trading it all in for Denver. And it's not just about the cost of living, it's about the lifestyle, sanity, and freedom. So in this video, I'm diving into exactly why so many Californians are moving to Denver and what you need to know if you're thinking about making a move too. If you know who I am, my name is Deepa Phillips, Denver real estate agent. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're a buyer, seller, investor, have any questions about Denver, leave a comment below. Before you run away, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, post weekly content about the Denver real estate market and fun things to do. So why is California moving into Denver? So did you know it's about 800,000 people left California between 2020, kind of like the beginning of the pandemic in March, through 2024. So Colorado continues to rank among the top 10 destinations for people moving to Denver. So the reason why they're doing that because outrageous home prices. Because we know during the pandemic, home prices have affected a lot of people. And people are like, why am I living in this state or this region that I'm paying so much money? Like I'm like house poor. And they don't want to do that. So like, all right, let's find places that I could relocate. We know California and Colorado are not too far, depending on where you live. It's about 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours for that flight. And people are, as I said, there's lots and lots of fires going in California because of the dry climate and just burning. And like every year it's very, very sad. You just see fire and people losing a home and people are just leaving and like, all right, enough's enough. I need to get out. So in California, they do have high income taxes. So California income taxes is about 13.3%. Woo! Let me say that again. 13.3% in California for the income taxes. But in Colorado, their income taxes is about 4.4. So California taxes 3 times what Colorado income taxes are. And people who are from California moving to Colorado is like their dollar could stretch. Like Californians are coming here like, all right, I have this house that I'm living in California. I'm moving to Colorado and I could buy 2 houses because I'm not paying the amount of taxes. And there's statistics that I saw that if a person made like $1 million in California, like their income $1 million take home, and with all the taxes, everything from that $1 million, almost like 50% of their money is gone in taxes. Like, why would you want to live in this state? You're working so hard to earn all this money, and it's just going away from the government. Like, if I was you, I can't do that because like we all know how hard it is to work for your money, inflation, everything just costs, and your money just going away like this to the government and you're broke. And so that's the reason why lots of Californians are just moving to Colorado because they don't have to worry about paying a high income tax. Californians like, ooh, Cali, LA, beaches, the sunlight. But at the end of the day, it's like life's too short. You don't want to have your hard working money just going in taxes, so people are like, all right, enough's enough, and it's time for me to live a better life and move into a state that taxes are not high. Like, yes, Colorado offers everything what California offers, but yes, we do not have the ocean, the beach. So why Denver? What makes it so attractive? So Denver offers a rare mix: big city culture, small town energy, and backyard access to nature. So this is the reason why people are moving. It's like they're enjoying different like lifestyle. Like they are enjoying things that they're like, oh, finally, I could breathe. Air is a lot thinner, but yes, I could breathe, meaning like my hard working dollar and not going to California. Like I could do a lot more things. So what makes Colorado more attractive? Remote workers, like you don't have to, as I said, people who are working these big headquarters, like yes, I know some places are offering people to go back to work a lot more now. But if you're a person working remotely, living in California, like you could just go live in Colorado, save more money, put more money in your pocket, because also too, like the culture is very relaxed and people are enjoying life, doing outdoor activities, like doing like hiking, biking, kayaking, skiing, snowboarding, whatever outdoor activities. They're just doing it, because they're like, I got money, I could do a lot more things. I don't have to like live paycheck to paycheck or stress or whatever, or worry about my house burning down. So that's why people are making a move. Another reason why they're doing it because of cost of living, between Denver and California. So Denver median home price is $650,000. LA, $950,000 for a home. And some of those homes are a lot old. It's just like, it's like, and the San Francisco Bay Area is like, I know San Francisco is a big tech conglomerate, but $1.2 to $1.5 million for a median price in San Francisco is like, it's very, very, very sad. And like, as I said, lots of Californians are shocked what their money could buy in Colorado. That's sad. That dollar, ooh, it stretches a lot further in Colorado. That person who is thinking, making a switch, moving from California to Colorado, leave a comment below this video. I would love to, compare apples to apples, let you know what you could get for your money you're paying for California, for that home, to what you could get in Colorado. And as I said, if you have any questions, leave a comment below this video. We could book a 15-minute call, get to know each other, and see what your goals are. Another reason why lots of Californians are making a move is the lifestyle shift. More space, less stress, and you don't need to drive hours for a hike, because we know 405, like we know that traffic is insane. It's like people are like prioritize the outdoor time, running, biking, skiing, climbing, or even they're doing like winter activities, or they're doing like enjoying hot tubs. Also, it's a slower pace than LA and San Francisco, more neighborly, more grounded. People are chilling, enjoying their time. This is a different topic from like Chicago. Like it was fast paced. The Denver area is very like chill, and you're just chilling. You are enjoying life, you're enjoying nature. People are making the move from California to Colorado because remote work makes it possible. Many Californians no longer need to be close to headquarters or go in the office. It's like if you are working remotely, like why not go somewhere else so you can save money on stuff. And so what Denver is like tech forward. Like Denver is trying to make that big tech conglomerate. Like Colorado has so much freaking land, and they just continue to build and build and build for more job opportunities. So people who are coming from this high tax that could come to Colorado to save some money. Another reason why they're making a move from California to Colorado, the city life without the chaos. You're not just giving up urban lifestyle. Like for example, so California, we know that if you live in the LA or San Francisco, you do have your major sports team. Colorado has it too. We have all 4 professional sports. You got the Rockies, you got the Avs, you got the Denver Broncos, you got the Nuggets, you got a soccer team, Chicago Rapids. So yeah, they got all professional sports for you to watch, and also too, you're not paying that much money. You're paying less money in Cali. Music venues. Red Rocks is very, very popular for music venues. They have over 100 concerts a year. It's a big outdoor music venue. And also too, in Colorado, there's different music venues because, as I said, they have lots of outdoor music venues for you to enjoy the weather, enjoy the sun, and just have a good time. Denver, very artsy place. They have Meow Wolf, Rhino, have lots of galleries, lots of breweries, over 100 breweries, lots of food halls, lots of food trucks. And also like you avoid the LA traffic, the smog, and the hustle and heavy grind. You come here, you're chilling, you're very laid back, having a good time. So you're probably thinking, where are Californians moving to Denver? Like what areas? So if I'm living in California and I am moving to Denver or relocating to Denver, like where are some places that I could live? So you have a place called Central Park. It's a master plan community, family vibe, and lots of trans. You have another place, which I love, my favorite, is Wash Park. So Wash Park means Washington Park. Historic charm, walkability, Denver vision of an upscale LA suburb, because you do have $1 million homes. When you go to downtown Wash Park, there's a street called Gaylord, some restaurants. People are cool. They have a big park called Washington Park, which is very big, and people are riding their bikes, rollerblading, walking, running, and just, as I said, you like it. I like it. It's fun. You love it. Another place to move in is Arvada. It's a balance of an old town charm, a modern growth. Arvada is kind of like northwest of Denver. You got old town Arvada, chill. You can just see people are just walking and just have that little cool vibe. Another place people are moving is Golden. Slower pace, mountain access. Golden's pretty cool. You have the Coors Light Brewery tour up there. You could do that. It's a very cool, small, chill town. It's not too far from Denver. About, depending on traffic, good maybe 20-ish to 30 minutes max to go Golden. Another place people are moving to is Castle Rock on Parker. So Castle Rock on Parker is south of Denver. New construction, space, and a great place, for you to, grow a family. So, and as I said, I've helped clients in these different neighborhoods because I do focus on relocation and new construction. I had a client reach out to me, and they're from Chicago, my hometown, and they found a home in the Park area, and they loved it, and they have a family and they love it. Great area. Any questions about different neighborhoods? Because I do have a relocation guide for different neighborhoods for you to move. Leave a comment below, send me an email. I'll be glad to send you a relocation guide. So what surprises people in Colorado? Number one thing, the weather. The weather is a big thing because it's 300 plus days of sunshine. So more sun throughout the year, but it does snow. And when it snows, don't worry, it's not gonna last that long because even from the Midwest, we all know when it snows, it lasts for weeks because of the humidity. But the snow out here, it does melt fast because of the elevation. Another thing, what surprises most people is altitude. Yes, the altitude is for real. You get headaches, fatigue, shortness of breath for the first week or two, but it's normal. That's what's very, very important for you to stay hydrated. Make sure you're drinking lots of water. Make sure you are, as I said, how I got acclimated of the altitude was doing cardio. Like I told myself, all right, I'm going to run for 30 days because I don't want to wake up from shortness of breath, so, but I think about the 2-3 weeks you'll get acclimated for the elevation. Yes, it's very, very dry. I mean dry. So be ready to use chapstick and lotion because I have chapstick in my pocket all the time. I'm lotion in my hands, and Colorado air is dry year round. It's very dry. Sometimes every once in a while you might get that humid and you're like, ooh, it feels pretty humid out here. And I can feel the humidity and just feel wet because humidity does make your skin nice, very moist and glowy, but it's very, very dry. So make sure you drink lots of water, make sure you use lots of lotion. My story was that I was in Cherry Creek, which is central of Denver, and I was walking and just just being polite to people, and they were being polite, they're friendly, they're vibing, having a good time. So you're in California and you're thinking like, all right, I'm making this move to Denver, and you're like, man, these are the things that I'm gonna miss. Yes, don't get me wrong, you are gonna miss the beach. Like who doesn't miss the beach without water, nice sand, enjoy it? Don't get me wrong, like I've been in California, I've been in an area that have so many beaches and seen the sunset, enjoying the weather. Like yes, you're gonna miss the beach and you're gonna miss food that you have. But most people say they, sleep better in Colorado because they're not stressed or they're not spending all that money that they're in California. They feel less rushed because in LA and San Francisco, you're moving. Now in Colorado or like in Denver, you're just chilling, you're enjoying life. They spend more time outdoors. They're hiking, kayaking, they are doing lots of outdoor activities, and they have more space and financial breathing room, as I said. You're not paying those taxes. You're paying less taxes. And your dollar stretches 3 times more in Colorado, and you could do a lot more things and breathe. So now you're thinking like, all right, I'm living in California and I am thinking about maybe Colorado might be the place that I might think or might reconsider. So this is what I could do to make your move easier. Like I help relocation buyers from California who are thinking or moving here in the future, So how I can help you as a Californian moving to Colorado, we could jump on a call. Doing consultation, I could educate you more about the neighborhood, what neighborhoods fit the best for you. I could help you in new construction because new construction is booming in the Colorado region. I have a great relationship with a lot of builders. They are offering so much free money for you to buy a home. Also, too, we could come with a game plan, what you're thinking when making a move to California to Colorado. So whether you're moving in like 6 months, 6 weeks, 6 days, or just starting to explore, I can help you make the smooth transition to move out here. So I said, thank you for your time.